No army, no problem. While most nations invest heavily in military forces, some countries and territories have chosen to function without a standing army. These places rely on police forces, paramilitary units, or defense agreements with allied nations for their security. Number 1. Costa Rica is one of the most well-known examples of a country without a military. It abolished its armed forces in 1948 following a civil war, choosing instead to focus on education, healthcare, and social development. Number 2. Aruba, a Caribbean island and constituent country of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, does not have a military of its own. Instead, its defense is the responsibility of the Dutch armed forces. Number 3. Hong Kong does not have its own military. Defense responsibilities are handled by the People's Liberation Army (PLA) of China. Hong Kong has its own police force, which is responsible for maintaining law and order. Number 4. Greenland does not have an army. The Danish armed forces are responsible for their defense, and the Danish Navy patrols the waters around Greenland. Number 5. Iceland is one of the few fully sovereign nations without a standing military. The country dissolved its military forces in 1869 and has since relied on international agreements for defense. Number 6. Mauritius, an island nation in the Indian Ocean, has never maintained a standing army since gaining independence from Britain in 1968. Instead, it relies on a paramilitary force known as the Special Mobile Force. Number 7. Monaco, one of the smallest countries in the world, does not have a formal military. Instead, it maintains a small paramilitary force for ceremonial duties and local security. Number 8. Vatican City, the world's smallest independent state, does not have a military. The security of the Pope and the Vatican is handled by the Swiss Guard. Number 9. San Marino, one of the world's oldest republics, does not maintain a standing army. However, it does have a small defense force for ceremonial duties and border security. Number 10. Liechtenstein abolished its army in 1868 due to financial concerns and has since remained without a standing military. Instead, it depends on Switzerland for defense assistance if necessary.